Thank you for joining me tonight in your prenatal bedtime yoga routine. This little class here is just to really help your body get all those aches and pains out from the day, allow you to tap into your parasympathetic nervous system, letting you calm down, and giving you some time and space to just really unwind, connect to the body and the baby before getting ready for bed. This class should help you get better sleep for tonight, and come back to this as often as you need to. So we're just going to start in a seated position, and if you want to do this in your bed, great spot to do it. Just grab onto some of your pillows from your bed, yoga blocks if you have them, but pillows would be just as fine. And we're going to start seated today. We're going to start with a breath called alternate nostril breathing. And this breath really taps into that nervous system and allows you to calm down, but you can also use it for energizing as well. And it's safe to do during pregnancy. But if at any point it doesn't feel right, doesn't feel good for you, just feel free to forego it. So just sitting into a comfortable seated position, we're going to take our thumb and our pointer finger, and we're going to take our thumb to close off the right nostril, just gently. And if you want to close your eyes or just soften your gaze by looking down at the floor in front of you, you can do that. And just take a deep inhale in through your left nostril. At the top of that inhale, pause. We'll take our pointer finger, close off left nostril, and exhale out the right. Inhale here. Pause at the top, close off your right nostril, and open your left. Exhale out. Inhale. Switch nostrils and exhale. Inhale. Pause, switch, and exhale. Inhale. Switch, 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 exhale. Allow the exhale to completely come out, and then allow your palms to just rest down comfortably. Take a moment to just check in with how you're feeling today. Noticing whatever arises without judgment or labels. And whatever you're feeling in this moment is not bad or wrong. It's just our body's sign that there's something going on. And what you're feeling now is just this in this moment. Gently flutter your eyes open. We're going to come to hands and knees. And then take the knees wide. Toes to touch. You can sit the hips back. If you want to take a pillow underneath your chest here, you can. Otherwise, extend the arms out. Let the forehead and chest release down. Noticing all those pressure points weighing down, connected to your mat, your bed, or wherever you're practicing. On your next inhale, lift up your head slightly. We're going to walk our hands over to the right, and then exhale, release down. Really pressing that left hip down so you're pulling back into the left side. Finding some space for your body and your baby. Inhale, come up. Walk your hands through center. And then exhale, release down. A few deep inhales into the right side, into the back. All the way down into the hip. Inhale, come up, walk the hands to center. And then we're going to tuck the pelvis, roll all the way up to tabletop position. As you come up, lift the chest, lift the gaze, drop the belly to the ground. And then exhale, sit the hips all the way back, pressing the chest back down towards the mat. Inhale, roll up. Hug the baby in with the belly as you roll up. Drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, sit the hips back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. We're going to return the knees back under the hips. If you have yoga blocks, you can take those and place them on either side of the mat. And then we're going to take our right leg, step it between the yoga blocks. Take a deep inhale, let the hips release down, lift the chest, lift the gaze. And if you don't have yoga blocks, you can interlace your fingers, place them on top of your knee and press the hips down. As you exhale, we're going to straighten the front legs, sit the hips back, keeping the hips over the knee, and then peel the front toe off the mat, flex the toes towards your face. Inhale, lunge forward, drop the hips. Exhale, sit the hips back. Go ahead and do that 3 more times, lunging forward and back, using your breath to really just guide the pace of your movement, taking this as slow or as quickly as you'd like. On the third time, we're going to hold it back here. So if you don't have the blocks, you can just take them down to the bed. Really peeling the right hip back into the hip socket. Inhale, lunge forward. Taking the left hand to the block or to the ground. And then right arm is going to reach up to the ceiling. Deep inhale. Press the hips down. And exhale, right arm comes down. We're going to shift the hips back one more time, coming all the way down onto our bottoms. This left foot's going to come through center and then take the left foot into the right thigh. So here, if you want to grab your yoga blocks or if you have a couple pillows to stack up, you can place them right on the inside of your right leg here. And take a deep inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, just release down. And if you can't get down that far because the belly restricts you, that's okay. You can move this leg a little bit further out of the way. But wherever you come to, just really allow your head to release down. On your next inhale, slowly bring your torso up. We're going to move this foot a little bit away from your pelvis, and then we're going to stack the right foot on top of the left. So coming to fire log pose here. And if you have a big gap here, like I do, you can take a block or one of your pillows and just place it between that gap to support your leg. And then we'll take a deep inhale, grow tall. Exhale, you can lean forward slightly, maybe take your forearms to your legs. Let your head release down again. If you find some areas of tightness or resistance, just really try to breathe into those spaces. And as you exhale, release them a little bit more. Inhale, come up. Remove your prop if you have it. This right leg is going to go all the way behind, taking the knee out from the right hip, and then a 90-degree angle with the left foot. The left hand is going to come down to the mat. You're going to reach the right arm up and over, really stretching into the right side, getting into the hip. And release down. So now you can go ahead and take the hands in front. Again, if you want to use your blocks just to bring the ground up to you, you can use your blocks here, just taking your hands to your blocks. Or you can also play around with your position here. So maybe you want to do more of an angle there or an angle to this side, really finding in those areas in the hips that need a little more attention. And then when you're ready, you can release down. And inhale, press yourself up. We're going to take our hands behind us. Feet are going to go as wide as the mat. And then just let your knees windshield wiper from one side to the next. Come to center. Let's go ahead and kick our feet around. Grab onto one of your pillows. We're going to place that down the center of the mat. And then keeping the hips over the knees, just release the chest down onto your pillow. Your head can go to either side. Good. On your next inhale, press yourself up. Just really a focus on relaxing into that stretch. Take the blocks to either side again. Left foot's going to come between the blocks or taking the hands on top of the knee. Take a deep inhale. Let the hips release down. Lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, straighten the front legs, sit the hips back, peel the toes off the mat. Keep those hips stacked over the knee. Inhale, lunge forward, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, sit the hips back. 3 more times, just like that. Inhaling, lunging forward, exhaling, releasing back. Again, moving through your pose with your breath. On the third one, we're going to hold it back. Inhale, lunge forward. Taking the right hand to the ground or your block. Left arm is going to reach up. It's okay if this left knee kind of goes out on the edge of your foot. Maybe you turn the foot out at an angle. Whatever feels best here. Exhale, release down. Sitting the hips back, coming all the way down onto your bottom. Right foot goes into the left thigh, extending the left leg. Using your props here if you need to, pillows or blocks. Take a deep inhale, grow tall, and exhale, release down. A lot of times when we're in pregnancy, we have all these worries that tend to go through our heads, these fears and things that maybe keep you up at night. And just always remember that you have something within your body that can anchor you back into the present moment. So if your mind is wandering, if it keeps taking you away from trying to relax, breath is a good anchor to use. So you can just come back to your breath, noticing your inhales and your exhales, maybe even stating inhale as you inhale or exhale as you exhale. Go ahead and come up. Taking the right foot a little further away, left foot is going to stack on top. Using your prop if you need to support that left leg. Inhale, grow tall, exhale, release down. Counting your breath is another way to help anchor yourself into your body, into your present moment. Instead of letting it wander and drift and think and think and think. What you can do is count your breath. So you count inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just repeating that over and over. And you know, you might notice that your brain brings you back to these thoughts, and that's okay. It's not, that's your brain's job, right? Doing what it's supposed to do, thinking and analyzing. But taking the time to practice slowing your brain down can really help leave that space for maybe some peace to come in. Good. Inhale, come up. Remove your prop. Right foot comes in front, left foot comes behind. Taking the right hand down, we're going to reach the left arm up. Deep inhale. And release. Good. Again, using your props here if you need to. And finding a position that feels good on this side. Maybe it's a little bit different than the other side. We have 2 sides, so might not need something exactly the same. That's okay. But deep inhale and then release down as you exhale. And inhale, press yourself up. All right, so we're just gonna do a final resting, calming pose. So if you have a pillow you want to place under your head, and then one you can place between your legs here. We're gonna come down onto our right side to begin with. You're just gonna allow your right arm to extend, and then the left arm is just gonna come up overhead. Holding here for a few breaths. And just know that there's nowhere to be, there's nothing to do, but be right here in your practice right now. Taking the time to allow your body to unwind. Taking this time to connect with the baby that's in this practice with you today. And we're just going to go ahead and switch to the other side. So if you want to roll over or flip all the way around, whatever is easiest, but ending up on our left side here. Left arm extends out, right arm reaches up overhead. Maybe you take this final moment here in your practice to think of an intention or an affirmation. It could even be like, my body is calm, my mind is calm, my baby is calm. Or even as simple as, I am ready for sleep. Affirming things like I am rested before you go to bed can really help with your mindset when you wake up. So maybe even that, I am rested. And feel free to stay here in this pose. You can even take your arm down. Maybe allow yourself to rest in Shavasana for a few moments. And if you're ready, you can just press yourself up, taking your time, moving with intention and ease. And I hope you get a very nice, well-rested sleep tonight. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.